Man United make breakthrough for top target as demands collapse, with medical booked for today. Manuel Ugarte has been linked with a move to Man United. Paris Saint-Germain are now ready to accept a loan deal for Manuel Ugarte as Man United make a transfer breakthrough, according to reports. The Red Devils have signed 2 players so far this summer, with Netherlands international Joshua Zirkzee arriving from Bologna and young centre-back Leny Yoro joining from Ligue 1 outfit Lille. An injury to Yoro and Rasmus Højlund could now accelerate plans. Man United have to bring in another centre-back and striker before the end of the summer transfer window. Man United are also keen to bring in another defensive midfielder over the next few weeks, with PSG's Ugarte and Fiorentina's Sofiane Amrabat their 2 top targets. Ugarte is seemingly their top target, with the size of PSG's asking price believed to be the main thing putting Man United off, with the French side wanting €60 million, £51 million, for the Uruguay international. But a fresh report from French publication L'Equipe, via Sport Witness, claims that PSG have collapsed demands for Ugarte and will allow Man United to sign midfielder on reasonable terms. PSG have softened their stance on a permanent transfer and are now open to a paid loan with a high purchase option, despite Ugarte only arriving from Sporting Lisbon a year ago for €60m. The Ligue 1 outfit are now focused on moving Ugarte on, with PSG on the verge of sealing a deal for Benfica midfielder João Neves. This week, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has revealed that former Man United target Neves is in Paris for his medical today as PSG look to get a deal over the line. Romano wrote on X, João Neves, in Paris today with medical tests booked as new Paris Saint-Germain player. Contract signing to follow after €60 million plus €10 million add-ons package deal agreed with Benfica. Man United beat Real Betis in the early hours of Thursday morning in an entertaining 3-2 win with Amad Diallo, Casemiro and Marcus Rashford all on the scoresheet. Speaking about the performance, Man United boss Erik Ten Hag said after the match, "I think it was okay, the lads did well. At the start we had some problems in getting control and we went 1-0 down, which shouldn't happen. I actually think this was the first time they entered our box, but then we took over and we bounced back. I think we made 3 really good goals, first the penalty, and it was a good action from Amad. The second I would, also, say is a very good goal. The third one from the corner is also a nice goal. The second where Harry Amas put the cross in, and Amad scored the goal with the finish was lovely." On Amad's display against Betis, Ten Hag added, "Yes, Amad, is performing well and he is having a good preseason so far. You could see absolutely he is making an uplift in his game, also in the defending part with the counter-press, but also with the pressing he is doing really well. So I am really pleased with his performance." Leny Yoro injury. Man United defender out for 3 months with foot injury and Rasmus Højlund facing 6 weeks out. Leny Yoro was forced off injured during Manchester United's preseason friendly against Arsenal in Los Angeles last weekend. Yoro signed for United this summer in a deal that could be worth up to £58.9 million. The 18-year-old has penned a 5-year contract at Old Trafford. Manchester United's injury problems have continued with Leny Yoro and Rasmus Højlund ruled out for the start of the season, while Marcus Rashford and Antony have picked up knocks. Manchester United's new signing Leny Yoro has been ruled out for around 3 months with a foot injury, while Rasmus Højlund will miss 6 weeks after pulling his hamstring. Yoro limped off in the 35th minute during the preseason friendly against Arsenal last weekend after lengthy treatment and was then seen using crutches and wearing a protective boot on his left foot. The 18-year-old defender joined United on a 5-year contract from Lille this summer in a deal worth up to £58.9 million and has opted to stay with the team on tour, with further assessment to be carried out upon his return to the UK. Højlund scored against Arsenal but then went off in the 16th minute and will also miss the start of the season. Initially, it was felt Højlund's injury was minor and he would be back within 2 to 3 weeks, but that is not the case. There were further injury concerns for United during their 3-2 victory over Real Betis on Thursday morning after Marcus Rashford was forced off with what looked like an injury to his right ankle following a heavy challenge before Antony was withdrawn with a hand problem. Amad Diallo stole the show during Manchester United's 3-2 preseason win over Real Betis in California. Rashford went straight down the tunnel, although did re-emerge for the lap of honor afterwards and was moving freely. Antony, who had only been on as a substitute for 23 minutes, showed a small scar on his hand to reporters afterwards. Tom Heaton described both substitutions as precautionary to Sky Sports News. Should Euro be out until the end of October, he will miss 9 Premier League games, including fixtures against Liverpool, live on Sky Sports, Tottenham and Aston Villa, plus the start of United's Europa League and Carabao Cup campaigns. United face Manchester City for the Community Shield on Saturday, August 10th before opening the season at home to Fulham on Friday, August 16th, live on Sky Sports. Hodgland will miss both of those fixtures and faces a race to be fit in time for the visit of Liverpool on Sunday, September 1st. United must strengthen defense after injury blow. Sky Sports News senior reporter Melissa Reddy at the Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego. It's a massive double blow to Erik ten Hag's plans for the new campaign and heightens United's need to go and fortify the heart of their defense. We know that United, even prior to Euro's injury, have ideally wanted another centre-back. They've pursued Jared Branthwaite through the summer. His price tag has proved prohibitive. They've tried to line up a deal with Matthijs de Ligt, which looks like the easier one to do. So that now will accelerate. It would be hugely surprising if Manchester